Like a robbery the way we roll up. Body like a bottle Coca-Cola. We don't give a fuck what they told us. Say she wanna run me like a Jeep. I be super slimy on the creep. I just hit like 5 drinks in a week. Keep it street, nothing sweet. Give me beat with your feet. Say she wanna run me like a Jeep. Say she wanna run me like a Jeep. V12 eyes, fuck a V8. Diamonds on blind on the blind dates. Had too many shots, I can't see straight. Smoking on the bomb like it's Kuwait. Pushing up, sorta like a sports bra. Said she like to go fast, sorta like a sports car. Niggas acting hard, that's until they get knocked off. Tell her like a car, baby, you could take your top off. Hold up, booty looking swole up. Like a robbery the way we roll up. Body like a bottle Coca-Cola. We don't give a fuck what they told us. Say she wanna run me like a Jeep. I be super slimy on the creep. I just hit like 5 drinks in a week. Keep it street, nothing sweet. Give me beat with your feet. Say she wanna run me like a Jeep. Say she wanna run me like a Jeep.
I wanna be a slave, I wanna be a master. I wanna make your heartbeat run like roller coasters. I wanna be a good boy, I wanna be a gangster. Cause you could be the beauty and I could be the monster. I love you since this morning, not just for aesthetic. I wanna touch your body, so fucking electric. I know you're scared of me, you say I'm too eccentric. I'm crying all my tears and that's fucking pathetic. I wanna make you hungry, then I wanna feed ya. I wanna paint your face like you're my Mona Lisa. I wanna be a champion, I wanna be a loser. I'll even be a clown cause I just wanna amuse.
All right, all right, all right. Been wanting to do a late night stream for a while, so why not? I'll just hang out by myself for a few moments here. I actually think the live stream's a little bit more easier to clip, so maybe I'll just do that moving forward. But yeah, today is a fun one. I'm actually gearing up for a client launch this evening and wanted to kind of talk through some strategy just from a general perspective as well. A lot of people like to see different setups and they like to understand different angles, especially when they're trying to figure out what to do with their advertising strategy. And a lot of times that helps us even start the conversation to see if I'm a good fit to help you and grow your business and scale your ads. So let's talk through some of the strategies I'm deploying with this account. This is a newer business. We are using a starter budget, so it's not a big advertising spend. Generally, you're going to be in that $30 to $50 per day in this range. So kind of interesting there. But I create kind of a top of funnel, middle of funnel setup for these newer accounts where we're doing a lot of audience development. I like to set up different audiences for each network. So we have a Facebook audience if they've engaged or interacted with the page at all. We have an Instagram one, same thing if they've interacted with the profile or any of the posts or actual ad content. And then I like to set up separate audiences for the web. So you've got a purchase audience, you've got an add to cart audience, and then you also have a website visitor. So if anybody's come to the web property at all, they're included in that audience. So having these different audiences set up, especially out of the gates, gives you a little upper hand because you can kind of use those to your advantage. And what I mean by that is I set up a top of funnel, excluding anybody in those audiences. This is my funnel one, which is your top of funnel. So anybody that's in those audiences, we don't want to talk to them again in this portion. But if they are in those audiences, we want them to go to funnel 2, and we want to show them the ad a lot of times, which is what the impressions objective is used for. And then we also want them to purchase, which is the purchase objective. So kind of keep in mind this ties directly into the customer journey altogether. You have the example of somebody seeing your ad for the very first time, they're most likely not going to purchase your product purely because they just saw your ad for the very first time. So making those assumptions and understanding your client and your customer and your buying behavior will give you a much bigger hand in setting up your advertising strategy. Now, I can kind of assume that this is the case. Pretty much every single starter or, beginning phase of a company, you're going to be dealing with these very similar issues. Doesn't matter what product, service, or industry. So again, what I'm trying to teach the system on this top objective here is adding to carts, landing page views, again, bringing people from Meta, whether that's Instagram, Facebook. The nice thing is this account has early access to Threads. So that was the other exciting thing, is you now have the option to distribute your Meta advertising not only to Facebook, Instagram, and their miscellaneous audience network and Messenger, but now ads are actually going to Threads. So that's kind of fun. And so I think that gives you another upper hand when you're bringing people from one of those 3 or 4 networks back to your website. And then again, because I have the audiences set up, if they've interacted with the post, they're added into that audience. If they've come to the website, they're added in that audience. As soon as they've done anything, and honestly, they may not even find you from Meta. They may go Google your website, and then we add them to the website visitor audience, and then they happen to have a Facebook or Instagram account. So our ads will start popping up. So again, add to cart's a nice goal, landing page view, LPV. We have a purchase goal. This one I'll probably wind down. It's a good tester to kind of see what you can generate. And if they were to purchase right away, given I know the history of this product, I don't think I'm going to see some results in that. So that one will probably that'll probably get cut pretty quickly. But again, we like to have everything out there and running some tests before we make those assumptions, especially on a brand new starter account. And then this one we're doing reach. And this one is actually using the Shopify pixel conversion for a product view. So I call it view. But it triggers pretty much like the upgraded version of landing page view. You could call it website view content. So a little interesting. This is a fun one. So impressions, it'll show it to as many people as possible. I like to set it up so that it actually targets people in one of our 3 core audiences. And it does not use the Advantage audience. It's one of my few that I exclude the Advantage audience tech from now. And it does not reach people beyond this audience. It is 1000% locked down to one of these 3 audiences to be shown any of these ads. So that's good, but it's not the only strategy. It's kind of the concept of showing them the ad 2, 3, 4, 5, 10 times, 20 times. And a lot of them should naturally be converting because we have our ancillary purchase campaign right next to it, which is doing the exact same thing, except it's not chasing that impression frequency. It's actually chasing a conversion event, which is a purchase. And so this is really slick because then it's using the actual pixel data, and then it knows, hey, these people buy. And so technically it can track more buyers down faster. So you can see having a stronger setup for the top of funnel actually bolsters your middle and bottom of funnel altogether. Anyways, so yeah, some fun facts in there. Real top level, if we were trying to skin the cat real lean, it would be purchases, impressions, it would be reach, and it would be landing page view. So if you needed 4 objectives, and then you could do maybe $20 per objective, you're at $80, or you could do 4 objectives, $10, and you'd be at 40 a day. But you're going to want to run this for, in my setup, we're running it for 30 days, but I'm making changes every 1 to 2 times a week. So it just depends on your setup. So if you're doing it yourself, obviously I'd maybe do a $5 budget. you know, once you're with someone like me and I'm actually managing your budget, you know, we're going to be increasing these spends as we increase sales. We're just not spending a ton out of the gate. Anyways, all right, that's kind of what I wanted to jump on and share. I knew it was going to be a quicker session, and I don't think anybody's really up late working. Everybody's up late streaming games or IRL, but I think that is it. Okay, well, thanks for chiming in. I'll be clipping this up and putting it all over my socials, YouTube. So if you want to catch some more parts of it, let me know. Let's see. Where did our music go? There it is. All right. So found the music. Let's
Says she wanna run me like a G. Says she wanna run me like a G. Pull up at your spot when you're ready. All designer on what I'm wearing. Jody getting geek, can't stop staring. Go to Mickey D's and in McLaren. Know your friends gon' ask, but don't tell them. Got you feeling good with a felon. This is for the streets, this ain't Ellen. Big Versace ring, fuck a wedding. Hold up, booty looking swole up. Like a robbery the way we roll up. Body like a bottle Coca-Cola. We don't give a fuck what they told us. Say she wanna run me like a G. I be super slimy, I'm a creep. I just hit like 5 drinks in a week. Keep it street, nothing sweet. Give me beat with your feet. Say she wanna run me like a G. Say she wanna run me like a G. V12 vibes, fuck a V8. Diamonds on blind on the blind dates. Had too many shots, I can't see straight. Smoking on the bomb like it's Kuwait. Pushing up, sorta like a sports bra. Said she like to go fast, sorta like a sports car. Niggas acting hard, that's until they get knocked off. Tell her like a car, baby, you could take your top off. Hold up, booty looking swole up. Like a robbery the way we roll up. Body like a bottle Coca-Cola. We don't give a fuck what they told us. Say she wanna run me like a G. I be super slimy, I'm a creep. I just hit like 5 drinks in a week. Keep it street, nothing sweet. Give me beat with your feet. Say she wanna run me like a G. Say she wanna run me like a G.
I wanna be a slave, I wanna be a master. I wanna make your heart beat round like roller coasters. I wanna be a good boy, I wanna be a gangster. Cause you could be the beauty and I could be the monster. I love you since this morning, not just for aesthetic. I wanna touch your body so fucking electric. I know you're scared